Welcome, Virgo. Welcome to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Beautiful Earth sign, welcome again for your August 2022 reading. We're going to go ahead and start the reading. As most of you know, it is a Tree of Life spread. I have further information in a short video in my channel if you want to just take a quick look on explanation of how this Tree of Life spread kind of works. So right here, basically, we have what we call what the issue is, which is the Star card, Major Arcana card. But it is considered to be in the reverse because it is considered to be the issue at this position. For some of you, you might be feeling a sense of hopelessness or maybe lost inspiration, but definitely a sense of being pessimistic. So one of the things that this card reminds us of on how to overcome that pessimism is basically focusing on your blessings in order to restore that gratitude and that generosity and that hopefulness that you usually have about you. So again, focusing on your blessings will help you restore that and kind of release that feeling of, just kind of pessimism. Right here in the number 2 position, we have the Three of Wands. This kind of is a card of exploration, adventure, possibilities, foresight. It awaits, she awaits here to see what rewards will come after investing her time, her diligence, and her passion, all the effort she's put in. She's kind of seeing, okay, what is the road ahead going to bring me now? And that's what she's kind of doing there. So that's kind of driving you forward, that sense of expectation of things that are going to come. And it keeps giving you that energy to keep going forward, which is a great way to look at things with more positivity. Now, right here in the number 3 position, we do have the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card is a Major Arcana card, very beautiful card. It is about something that you have created. You have created or you're in the process of creating and maintaining a balance, practicing moderation, even combining forces between like water, for example, in the chalice with the fire, instead of dousing it and kind of just burning, kind of squashing the fire, she's actually balancing them out and creating a rainbow. So it's kind of showing you that balance. And also you can see with her feet in the water in the subconscious and one on the material world on the earth. It shows you that balance. So that's what you have been trying to reach, that balance, that temperance. And it's a very beautiful card. And it's a great card that you have been creating that sense of balance within it. So let's see right here. And the energy to build is giving you the Empress. Beautiful Major Arcana card. It gives you a sense of, it represents femininity, abundance, nurturing, harmony. But it gives you that sense of, rebirth. It is a goddess of fertility, so her scepter is a symbol of rebirth and life. But it also gives you, again, butterflies here, which is also being, having life or transformation. And I see that over here too with the butterflies here. You have been going through some transformation. That's probably why you had been feeling this sense of hopelessness of something that had happened and been pessimistic. But it looks like you're in the healing process already and you're looking to be fruitful. And it could be a birth for some of you. Congratulations if it's an actual birth. And for others of you, you might be birthing an idea, maybe looking into what possibilities are laying out in the future for you. Right here in what you need to dissolve, we have the World card. Now, the World card is a Major Arcana card. It is considered to be in the reverse in this position today because it's showing that it's basically coming to a close. Some kind of cycle they're going through is coming to a close. So you'll be able to see the bigger picture. It also warns us that there are things that you don't fully understand yet, and it's necessary to take further steps in order to kind of finish that journey or seeing what other things are going to come up for you to get the clear picture. So this is a very good card of where you need to kind of look at so that you can kind of see what you can correct in this situation. In the middle of the reading, though, I do have the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is a Major Arcana card. I'm sorry, it's not a Major Arcana card. However, it is showing me that there is a card of competition, conflict, power struggle. So it does show me there has been a lot of delays in something you've been wanting, kind of arguments. So maybe there's a delay in something that you've been expecting over here. But there's definitely arguments and showing this of kind of like an alpha position. Even though they're not trying to hurt each other, they're just trying to get in that alpha position, kind of like I have one up on you. It's competing conflict. So this energy is kind of like in the middle of everything else, kind of showing me that there's a lot of conflict there. And just continue to see how you can maybe surpass that. Right here in the victory position, we have the Fool. Now that's a major arcana card. It is about taking chances, that unlimited potential, but it does give us a warning. You have to be careful on your next step because you don't want to fall off the cliff. You want to really look at that. And again, there's butterflies with life and transformation. So you have been going through a lot of healing and transformation yourself. And that's great because part of that's, the life lessons that you're learning is helping you grow. And that's part of that transformation. And then, of course, with the Fool, that full of energy of, taking chances, but being aware of your surroundings because you don't want to fall over. And then right here, and what reveals what you want, it says here that you kind of want to be like the Seven of Pentacles. As you can see, the Seven of Pentacles, she's worked hard to reach a milestone here or reaching some kind of status that she's been wanting to financially because of the coins here. You can see it right with the pentacles, with the coins. Very much a financial situation. She's proud of her efforts, but she knows that she needs to be consistently working on it. And it's necessary in order to maintain this beautiful garden of where she has gotten fruit from. And she's sharing her fruit with, with others as well, with the birds, with, very fruitful situation. So now she's kind of taking a moment to step back, to have a little bit of a rest. But she does know she needs to keep working in the future to keep reaping those rewards. Now, what this card does remind you is that you have to pause to reevaluate your next steps in order to before making them, in order to have the best results. So she's resting a little bit after much hard work here. However, again, that's what you want. You kind of want to reap your rewards. You want to reach that milestone that you have. But both of these here are telling me you have to be careful with your next step. It just kind of keeps giving you that warning, okay? So just be careful. Don't be overly excited and do something. Kind of, take that earthy quality of yours, stay grounded. But at the same time, if you are taking those chances that you want to take eventually, you'd want to think about it a little bit more first. Now, in the trunk of the tree here, we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is how you see yourself or how others see you. So it does correlate with this. See that feeling of loss. It kind of what happens in the heavens happens on earth kind of thing. Okay, so right here does show me that you are having that feeling of loss, that negative thinking. You fell short of a goal. That's what it's talking about, you reaching that goal that you wanted to reach here. So it's very connected. It resonates very much with having to reach those goals. It could be personal goals. It could be works, goals at work, but it could also be the goals that you had in the relationship with someone. So if it was in a relationship with someone, you could see there's a lot of different energies flowing here, but a lot of wand energy I'm seeing. So it could be with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you're dealing with at this time. But yeah, definitely you want to look at this and kind of think about it before you make any next steps. And then it shows that you are feeling kind of sad because you fell short of reaching that goal and you want to reach that goal. So you'll keep working hard to be able to reach it. But it does tell you here that it's right now, because you're such a negative thinking right now, feeling of loss and just focusing on what's spilled, you're not looking at what's being offered to you back here. And of course, the moon doesn't light all your way. So you have to count on your intuition and your faith. So you'd want to make sure you look back and look at those cups and kind of look at them and say, hey, I'm being offered these other opportunities here. I didn't get offered what I was here, but maybe that wasn't meant to be. Or maybe this is something you won't want anymore. So this is being offered to you. So take a look at that to get rid of those negative emotions, because you have two full cups there. Now, in the outcome card for what's kind of been radiating out that you're kind of feeling, I have the Five of Pentacles. You kind of feel that lack of material prosperity, possibly for some of you, or that failure. It all talks about this goal that you're trying to reach, whether it be in a relationship or in a personal goal of yours, whether it be at school or work. So this Five of Pentacles is definitely some feeling of failure or loss. It could indicate also some of you, unfortunately, that you had lost a job and you're feeling that financial insecurity, which a lot of us are in, a lot of people are in. But hang in there because, we have the light of hope already shining through. Things are going to get better. You have to keep that positive energy going because what you put out is what comes in as well, what returns. And remember, you're not alone. Even though you've been feeling kind of alone and kind of failed about something, you're not alone. And those are going to be life lessons that will teach you something in the future, but definitely make you more resilient. You are definitely spiritually prosperous, even if you're not materially where you want to be yet. So stay with that positivity there. As you can see here, it just kind of reminds you, kind of turn whatever's going on into something, because the cycle's almost over. The cycle's already showing me that it's almost over, the suffering here. So kind of turning and, like with the cups here, you kind of have that temperance, that moderation, and kind of turning something into like a rainbow instead of dousing something. So basically, you definitely want to be able to kind of have that balance, because you don't want to just kind of fall off a cliff by going too fast about something, because you're dealing with this conflicts and power struggle that's going on. But it does show me that it is ending soon, but that you need to focus on those positive things that are coming at you. And you know that you have family and friends that will help you get through this as well. And right here we have the column of severity. Over here we have the column of mercy. And in the middle we have the column of harmony. So as we go back in the reverse in the column of harmony, it kind of gives you a perspective on not just recapping what we said, but also kind of perspective on how to maybe turn this card around to make it that wish card that is the star card, the major arcana card. So you're here, you're feeling kind of sad about some loss, something that you haven't reached, but you are still, going for it. You're still kind of striving for that because you know that that's what you want to do. You have that drive in the victory position with the Fool about taking those chances, but careful with your surroundings before taking your next step. This is very much a message that I'm getting for you. And right here, of course, look at those cups, because you do have some that are not empty. You have some full ones being offered to you. Stop focusing on the negative. Look at that positivity there. And I know that you're dealing with that conflict, but that cycle seems to be ending, and that sense of failure seems to be ending. And it seems like you're starting to heal with all the light that's coming through. You see a lot of light, a lot of butterflies, a lot of life, a lot of transformation that you're going through. Okay. And a lot of fruit bearing. As you can see, she's the Empress. She's very much about giving and, just giving fertility, life and rebirth. So you're kind of coming out of the situation as a rebirth, as a new phase, transformation. And you want to keep doing that because you want to be able to keep making those fruits to share those with others, right? And then, of course, you have here the Three of Wands, fire sign, very, very powerful energy here, showing you that you're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, but that you're hoping to reach that goal. And by keeping with your hard work that you're doing and kind of turning that negative into positivity and having that moderation will hopefully help you turn the card around and give you the star into that wish card that it is. But again, you have to do it through your blessings as well. Keep focusing on your blessings, counting your blessings, restoring, therefore, that gratitude, generosity, and hopefulness that you have. Okay, I hope that this reading has given you a positive view of your situation, or at least a positive perspective that you hadn't considered. But definitely take a moment to think about it and kind of let the positivity resonate, because you're almost done with that cycle of what you've been going through lately. So I wish you lots of peace. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like me to continue making these videos in the future, please do subscribe, like, share. That way I know that you guys do want me to continue these, but definitely subscribe. The more subscribers I have and the more likes I have, I usually read those readings for the tarot first during the month. And thank you very much. I do appreciate you being here. I send you lots of peace. Hope you have a peaceful rest of your month. And I wish you lots of light, peace, and love. See you soon.